Robin.
Man, I got beat up yesterday.
What happened?
I just tweeted, I went, hey, anyone else watching Chaz Bono on Oprah?
All right, but that's kind of a thing like, all right, the Oprah thing, people will goof on you. But the Chaz Bono part of it's hysterical.
But most people don't know why that's hysterical. See, if I described it better in my tweet, I think I would have saved myself.
You only have so many characters, though.
I think I was called gay probably 387 times before I had to turn off my Twitter.
Yeah.
Because everyone is so original, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Gay, 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 gay.
Yeah, they love jumping on the bandwagon.
Gay.
It's like, didn't you read the other ones that said gay, like the 50 other ones that said gay?
I don't even care. I'm just making fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I deserve it. I know that. But over and over again. Gay. Instead of maybe opening your mind and then turning it on and realizing, holy shit, you get to see a nice freak show in the year 2011.
Total freak show.
Total freak show.
Yeah.
This, wow. This Chaz Bono. Wow, man.
All man, right?
Look, I try to have an open mind about things now that I'm a little older.
Yeah.
But, man, that change in gender shit, I think that's where my line is. That's just fucked up.
It really is an odd thing, especially with a celebrity like that.
Just imagine you wake up one day and realize you need your penis off you.
Yeah.
Seriously, think that through.
Oh, I don't want that thing on me. Just get rid of it.
Wouldn't that be just the scariest thing ever? How do you know you're making the right decision?
And once you make it, that's pretty much it.
And for the women, also, it's like, yeah, get rid of these mounds of flesh off my chest.
Don't want these breast disease.
I just can't imagine that. And then taking your genitals and then making it into something else.
How do they do that with a woman, though?
I don't know.
Very hard to make a schlong out of a vagina, but you can make a vagina out of a schlong. They figured that one out.
Right.
But the other way around, I don't think they figured that out.
Not really. I'm going to have to watch OWN tonight because gay, still gay, gay, gay. Because the documentary's on tonight.
Yeah.
The Oprah thing yesterday was just a tease, and they showed just a couple clips from this documentary. I think it's going to be a doozy.
Yeah, a Lulu.
A Lulu. Because at one point during this thing yesterday, they showed Chaz Bono at her home, at his home, at whatever's home.
It's home.
Yeah, and because you want to say it's still a she, but yeah, look, she's wearing a Michigan shirt like a guy would wear, like Tank would wear.
Hey, the tats.
She's got tats now, like guy tattoos
and leg hair.
Yeah, lots of leg hair.
Yeah, but when I don't even know how to do this. She walked out on Oprah yesterday, sideburns.
Big pork chop sideburns?
Conservative, but long enough to know that they're male sideburns.
Really?
Yes. And if you're old enough like we are, you remember when this was just this cute little blonde on TV.
Adorable little kid on
probably the cutest
Sonny and Cher show.
One of the cutest kids to ever be on TV.
Oh yeah.
America ate this little girl up. And now look what you would lose a lot of money if someone said, remember that little girl from Sonny and Cher?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. You'd say, no way. Ugh. It has dark hair. It's kind of a crew cutty, like
spiky kind of
haircut.
And just manly.
Very manly.
How much facial hair besides the pork chop sideburns was it? Could you see any 5 o'clock shadow, any Fred Flintstone going on there?
You could tell that he just learned how to shave. It looked like the skin was like kind of
a little rough.
Like it's seen a little too much razor.
It needs one of those nice 5-blade razors with the aloe strip on it or something.
It looked like at any time there was going to be nicks and cuts that were going to start bleeding.
That's a good one. Looks like who said that? Looks like John Candy.
A little bit.
Little John Candy.
Little John Candy. We got Ralphie May yesterday.
Ralphie May.
Ralphie May might be the number one person that Chaz Bono now looks like.
Right.
But they had a little piece of the documentary where she, I guess because at this point it was still a she, had her breast removed.
Yeah.
And then she was looking at her man breast for the first time.
Oh.
And they looked like a fat guy's chest with fat guy nipples.
Were they big nipples?
Yeah.
Because, a chick with tits will have big nipples.
But the nipples looked manly. And then they showed her at home, like, I just woke up, and now it's a he, I guess.
Yeah.
He's in the kitchen, with no shirt on because he's a man. and I'm thinking that's got to be illegal because Chaz Bono was born a female.
A woman.
So I wonder if they were showing like a topless broad on TV yesterday.
So were you seeing tits? Was it hot?
They didn't cube it out. No, it was a guy's chest.
Yeah.
With guy nipples.
Pretty bad.
Dude, it was weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about this.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
Yeah. He didn't have, like, baloney tits.
No.
No, just kind of a regular man's chest. And then he's got this hot-looking girlfriend, and now she's really confused.
No way.
Because she's a lesbian. She was a lesbian, but always knew she needed to be a man. It gets so confusing.
Yeah.
But she was definitely a lesbian, still a lesbian, and now her lover is a guy. So she's confused as all hell. Like, what
makes no sense.
But she doesn't want to leave him. But she doesn't like guys, and he wants to be a guy all the way. Like, he doesn't want to fool around in the middle here.
Right.
Chaz Bono wants to be a guy.
That's the most fucked up mental thing.
So what happens to the girlfriend who likes girls?
The girlfriend who likes girls.
Because he now acts like a guy.
So the girlfriend wants guys.
No.
Vagina?
The girlfriend is a lesbian. That's how they got together. And she didn't have these fucked up thoughts in her head. She always knew who she was. She was a lesbian.
Right.
Chaz Bono fucked up thoughts in the head, lesbian, but also realized needed to be a guy. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So now the girl
weird.
that didn't have the fucked up thoughts in that way in her head is now with a guy, but she's a lesbian, but she fell in love with him.
And the guy that you're in love with has a vagina.
For now. I think he's trying to figure out how to get a penis because he wants a penis.
Wants a penis.
He wants to be all-in guy.
Wants penis.
Yeah, no breasts anymore.
Needs a penis.
And needs a penis. And wants to use it.
How do you build that?
I don't know, man.
Because I have heard about, the guy turning into the girl, which is easier.
Yeah.
But I don't know. How do you build a penis when there's nothing there? You got to take like that sliver from the leg and wrap it around something.
You obviously
grab a bone from you.
Maybe there's a harvest area somewhere.
Is there a harvest area like there is for follicles where you can harvest a penis?
Well, I know when you get like a heart attack, sometimes they have to harvest some veins from your leg.
Yeah, they do bypass.
I'm thinking maybe they harvest maybe your upper thigh.
I'm thinking they take a slice of your upper thigh, right? And they roll it like a tube steak. And then they kind of stick it where like...
And then they pop the clit on top of it so you have some kind of feeling.
They got to take the clit off but leave the nerves connected.
Right.
And stretch it to the end of the tube steak they just made.
Where would you put your clit on your...
That's Frankencock.
Where would you put the clit on your new cock?
I would put it...
Imagine we're chicks now. All right.
Right under the fake head.
Right under the fake head would be the perfect place?
It's got to be there on that sensitive area.
Let me think where I would put my clit on my new dick. You can't put it on the tip of your dick. That's
no,
weird.
that's silly.
I guess the underside. I think you're right.
It's got to go on that underside.
You know what's disgusting? We all had the same answer in 2 seconds. We all knew where we wanted our clits to be.
Yeah, you got to put it right under the head on the underside.
Because the mushroom is pretty useless in general, but underneath there, wow, there's some nice sensitive feelings. Right? We all know that.
Yeah.
So I would stretch my old clit and try to make it wrap around my new dick under my helmet.
Like, you don't want it, like, on the shaft right by your balls.
No.
That's the dumbest place for your new clit.
It really is.
Sensitivity nerve
really
area.
Is.
And your balls would flip up and hit it.
And you're
that's gonna
constantly, like, being turned on when your balls are moving.
Or would you stretch out your old clit and make it go from ball bag all the way up to head in the front?
The whole underside, that's a lot of real estate to cover with
maybe
a little bit of clit meat.
Maybe the top. I'm trying to figure out how big my clit would be. I guess
maybe you could get more leverage out of it if you butterfly it.
Yeah.
You need to butterfly it, stretch it out.
Because if you don't have your old clit on your new dick, what use is that if you're not getting any feeling going on?
So that's what they got to do. I wonder if they do that. I think they do though.
What?
I think they do take some kind of
they save the clit,
a clit nerve thing, and put it on the end. You're not going to have a big clit, big dick.
Why not?
Because I don't think they could get that much. What is that? Is that like a fake dick?
No, I think those are just really big clits.
Ew, that's a cock right there. That looks like a dog dick.
If Jimmy was here, he would be all over that. What's wrong with you guys?
I love that. Oh, nice big clit. Looks like a dog dick. What are those two guys that just fucking infantilism?
That's sad. Hey, let's say hi to Larry King, who's now a friend of the show.
Oh, look at that, Larry.
Larry.
Thanks for having me on yesterday, boys.
No problem, Larry.
Yes. How important is the stretching of the clit? Go.
I think it's very important, Larry,
to stretch it out as big as possible.
Yeah, to put on your new dick.
Put my clit on my new dick is my new username.
Thanks, sir. But that's why I watched the Oprah yesterday, though.
Yeah.
It's a freak show. Who doesn't want to see this shit? Where were the... how's he? Okay, this guy might know. He's just a dude from Canada, but I think he knows how to make a fucking penis for a woman. Jason, go ahead. Jason.
How about Gary?
All right, Gary sounds good.
Whatever.
That's pretty close. Troy's getting closer. Gary is Jason.
That's not bad.
All right, what's up, Gary?
I was watching some show on TV the other night. My old lady and I were laying in bed watching this stupid show. Anyway, there was a girl on there who had the same sort of thing going on as Chaz does, wanted to be a guy. And they went into a pretty good detailed explanation. I'll try to make it semi-brief for the radio. They take some skin, they harvest it off of the body someplace, and they basically roll it in a tube around some sort of a hydraulic type of hand pump.
Oh, no, a hand pump.
The person or their significant other can basically decide how long the penis is going to be, like by how long the tube is on this hand pump unit. Okay, and then they roll the skin from the harvest area around this pump, this tube, and they take some nerves off of the clit, and they put that down below where the helmet's supposed to be, I guess.
See, we knew that. We knew that.
We knew where it should go.
Part. And that becomes the sensitive part. And then they attach it, and you're feeling kind of frisky. You get in the mood.
Yeah.
You pump on this hand pump, not unlike I guess like the pump on a Nike Air shoe or some fucking thing. And there you go, you got a rod, and you go to town.
So you pump up your new dick.
You got to pump your dick up.
That has your old clit.
Pump my dick up.
Pump. No,
pump my dick up.
I would take my old clit and make believe I'm making cookies and really just fucking
roll
stretch
it out. Because
and then maybe you can make it your entire helmet.
It is key to have like the biggest clit area to use. Penis pump. Guy using a penis pump. And it is. It's like from the 1800s.
All right. Is that the first known penis pump?
It looks like it.
I don't know, but it says figure 378, and the instructions are in German, so it's the best picture I've ever seen in my life.
That's right before you stick it in a chicken.
People are confused. There's no confusion here.
No, not at all.
We got a couple clips from the Oprah thing.
Oprah.
Yeah, why not? Let's do this.
When is she ending her show, for fuck's sake, already?
Any day, I think.
Really?
I think the end of this month, maybe.
It's going on and on.
I think only a couple weeks left.
I saw some clips from an interview she did, and she seemed a little, she was second-guessing herself doing this whole project before she was actually off the air.
Yeah.
She thought it might have been good to just continue, go off the air, and then come on her own network, as a new kind of Oprah show.
Right.
But this transition between the two is confusing people, I think.
Right.
And they don't know where to find OWN and stuff, so she's kind of second-guessing her strategy there.
I think she's going to end up doing a show.
Yeah, she's got to. She can't stay off fucking TV.
It's her own network.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do a show for your own network?
And what else is she going to do? Produce, I guess, but...
she seems to be a bore, so I don't think she's going to enjoy her life if she's not doing TV.
You saw that on the behind the scenes? Does she come off as like a bore? The show's everything to her?
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to have fun unless she's doing the show?
No, she was camping or something with Gail.
Of course.
And she says they're just friends.
Yeah, of course
She's actually tackled that question on her own show.
That's what she says.
And,
sure.
And they wanted to film her on a horse with Gail. So... just imagine you have a reality show, Ant.
Yeah.
And they or you decide, all right, we're going to go camping, whatever, and I want to get you on a horse, maybe doing some horseback riding into the countryside.
Sure.
Wouldn't you want to do that because it's just cool to do?
Yeah.
She's like, why do I have to do that? Well, can't you just film me going away and then just coming back and not film in between? And that's when I realized that this woman doesn't know how to have a good time when she's not doing her TV show.
No, just ride.
She was bitching about it. It's like, well, you agreed to go on the camping trip, and it's a big hassle for you. Why? They're filming it for a reality show, and now you're on a horse. I mean, during a beautiful day, and you don't even want to, do the entire thing.
You sure the horse wasn't complaining? Maybe
yeah, exactly.
Maybe that was it. Oh, can we just film this with her going, and then when we come back real quick, get her off my fucking back?
I think she just doesn't really know how to enjoy herself when she's not doing that TV show.
Yeah.
So, which makes me think that within a year, you'll see her talk show right back on OWN.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she comes off like somebody that's her whole life.
Yeah.
Like without it, she's kind of just nothing.
She's just there. Chaz Bono on Oprah. Chaz talks about being uncomfortable growing up as a girl.
Yeah.
You never felt comfortable in your own body. You never did.
Right. I mean, when I was really little, it was very clear to me that I felt like a boy, and my friends were all boys. And then as I got older, and especially going into puberty, it felt like the expectations around me started to change of how I was supposed to act. Mm-hmm. But it also felt as if my body was like literally betraying me, because I went from a very athletic, straight, up and down little kid to a very curvaceous woman. And it was just horrifying to me.
The boobs threw you off.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 If you talk to almost any transgender person, it's just a horrible time, because you have this image of yourself, and all of a sudden your body just does exactly the opposite of how you feel. And it's just like, oh my God, what's happening?
Is this transgender shit made up?
I don't know what to make of it.
I don't either, man. Like I said earlier, this is my line. I don't get this whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know. It comes off like you can't quite close the deal. Mm-hmm. Like, that didn't sound like a man. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chaz.
Yeah. Well, still going through some of the treatments.
That didn't sound like a guy.
Didn't sound like a girl either, though. It's kind of that in-between
No,
range.
it's that in-between weird kind of thing where you're not quite a man or a woman.
I don't know. He's supposed to take hormones, and isn't that supposed to deepen the voice down there or something?
Yeah.
Didn't work for her.
Well, it's still early on.
Is it?
Well, she's been going through it for 16 months. I think that's still early.
Oh, yeah, that's still early.
I think you need a little more time to get that voice
You should
down.
have jumped on that sooner.
Yeah, I know.
Hormones.
Now she's a middle-aged dude that looks like a trucker.
God, it's amazing what the fucking people will do.
But you throw
hormones. That's what she used to look like right there.
Which one?
On the upper right, kind of.
Yeah, that's when she just started to get fat.
Now that just looks like kind of starting to get fat, but that's a chick.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you look at the other face, and that's very manly. Like, the hormones have definitely taken their toll. And she's got those Gary Shandling lips.
Yes,
those fucking Gary Shandling lips.
God, you nailed it.
I don't know what that's all about.
There was something about her. I'm like, why does that look familiar? You nailed it.
Yeah, what is it with Gary Shandling lips?
It's the exact lips of Gary Shandling.
I don't understand what happened to her.
So she hated her breasts and everything.
What are those lips? Like, how would you describe Gary Shandling's lips that they are the Gary Shandling lips?
I mean, they're pursed,
they're almost pursed, but they spread out too far.
Yeah.
but they're not fat. They're like flat and big. And
yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you would describe that because not many people have those type of lips.
No, but you know it when you see it.
Right. They look overly moist.
Face pressed against the window.
Yeah, there you go.
That's bad for Monarchy. That's a good one. It's like you press your lips against the window.
Yeah.
Oh, look, is that young Chastity Bono before the Chaz thing?
Well, that's when Mommy said, keep your fucking weight off. We want to make you a little singing star.
Long blonde hair, and she's smiling, but behind that smile, hatred of that the tits and the vagina.
Yeah, she would just
hatred.
She would just punch her own tits.
Oh,
every
imagine
night.
her just punching her tits in a mirror,
right,
and giving uppercuts to her vagina.
Yeah,
because that's the only punch you could really give your vagina is an uppercut, an uppercunt.
She probably had to have like fantasies of being a man, when she looked like that. So like,
oh yeah,
I'm sure at some point she probably went to the porno store and got a strap on or whatever, right, and probably put it on over jeans or something, or under jeans rather,
and then made believe she had a cock.
Well, that's the stuff.
Weird.
That's the stuff we would ask.
Yeah.
Not this softball shit.
No.
The stuff people really want to know.
Like, I want to know that. I want to know if Chaz Bono walked around with a fake dick in her pants.
Fake cock just to, get the feeling. And would how come, even though it's her own body, when she was like skinny and shit, did she look at herself and think like, oh, I'd like to fuck me? like what is that? Or was she despising her body so much?
She was despising her body, according to her interview yesterday.
Wow.
I don't get this one at all.
No, I
don't get it.
It's just such an odd thing.
But, I mean, in a way, she convinced me yesterday that she just knew she wanted to be a guy, so.
Yeah.
Man, Chaz talks about going from lesbian to transgender.
This may be confusing because when Chaz was Chastity, he famously came out as a lesbian. And then you realize that you weren't a lesbian at all, that he was really a man living in a woman's body. How did that happen?
Well, it was a slow process. When I was 13 and I'm starting to go through puberty and I'm starting to have feelings of attractions to other women, I just made the obvious connection that I must be a lesbian. And that identity worked for a little while. It made me feel better for a while, but as I got older, there was just always this nagging feeling that I'm still not fitting in.
So is she straight now?
What do you mean straight? Like straight
she
man?
was saying there that she had feelings and decided she was a lesbian.
Yeah.
But then realized, no, it's way deeper than that. So now that she's a man, is she now straight?
She likes women. I'm trying to figure it out.
Right.
It just doesn't figure
once. Did she always feel like she was straight? But was in the wrong body.
Yes, I think
that's why I don't understand.
I think that's it. That's Jennifer Aniston right there in that picture with her.
Wow, really? You think they lesed out at one time?
Maybe lesed out. That's
There's
Jennifer
a young
Aniston
Jennifer Aniston
before
with
the
a
nose job.
young Chastity Bono.
Before the nose job, and look at those
man.
supple young Jennifer Aniston tits there.
Wow, what are they doing hanging out? That looks like a dorm room, and you know what happens in dorm rooms.
Oh, girls les out.
You close that door and les out.
Oh, it was one time in college. You ever have a lesbian experience? Yeah, once in college. Yeah? Did you?
At what age did she start looking like not good? Because that's a nice picture, too, and she's probably only 11 or 12 there.
She looks like a girl.
She looks like she's going to be a beautiful girl when she grows up.
She's sad, though. Look at her. She's like, I'm growing tits. Boo tits. Boo tits. Trying to get her music career going with the guitar.
Yeah. All right. Let me say hi to Anthony in Jersey. Anthony.
Hi.
Yeah, you know who, hey, how's it going, boys? You know who, Chaz looks like exactly? Big Hoss from Pawn Stars.
You know something?
God, all day yesterday I was trying to come up with a match. You asshole, Anthony. You got it.
That's perfect. Yeah, look at that.
Big
Hoss.
brother. Good job.
Big Hoss.
Let me say hi to Chris on Long Island. Chris.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hey, man.
You know, she does sound like one particular man, I think. Her father, Sonny Bono. She's got that sort of nasal twang to her voice, hasn't she?
Yeah, because Sonny didn't have a manly voice. If you think back,
it's kind of a weird nasally.
Yeah, kind of a weak voice.
Yes.
Yeah, good job, man. So maybe Chaz there was, could be more manly if it wasn't in her genes to sound like her father. Let me say hi to Tim in the Poconos. Tim.
Hey, good morning. How you guys doing?
Hello.
Hey, do you think Chaz broke this news to her dad on the top of the ski slope one day?
What do you think at the top of the ski slope? Chaz said, "Hey, I want to become a man."
and then he's like,
and Sonny said, "I'll be right back. I'm going to take one more fucking."
Sonny just
run.
Beelines it right into the fucking trees.
Couple more clips from Oprah, Anthony. We got Chaz talking about how awesome it was to cut off her titties.
How awesome it was?
Yes.
Jesus.
What was so fascinating is to see, first of all, you're so happy with your breasts removed.
Yes.
Yes. That felt like what? Because the breasts,
they just, from the time they grew, just felt completely wrong on my body, and I hated them. I did everything to de-emphasize them and take the attention away, and they just made me incredibly uncomfortable. So when they were gone, I felt physically like how I always thought I was supposed to feel.
Wow, she hated her tits.
She sure did, Ann.
Oh, did she hate those tits?
And like I said, they showed him, I guess, with the man chest in the kitchen. Just waking up, getting a cup of coffee.
But there wasn't hair all over the chest?
No.
What was it? Just some, like, puby-looking things surrounding the nipple?
I didn't even see that. But maybe this is early on in the documentary. Maybe he now has chest hair.
Now has chest hair.
I didn't see chest hair. No.
I think once those hormones kick in, and don't they have to take those hormones like for the rest of their life, where they turn back into
I'm sure
chick or something?
Well, he was bragging that he's got hair on his ass now.
God, big fat hairy ass. She just went all out with being like an ugly guy. Like an unattractive guy.
Well, what are you going to do, man?
I don't know.
You're fat to begin with.
Get in shape.
What are you going to do? They showed him on the treadmill.
Oh, really?
Trying to drop a few lbs.
Running from a photo of her tits.
Right, yeah.
It's like incentive. She turns around and goes, my tits.
And what do you do?
Hate those things.
Do you just throw them in the garbage?
Yeah, what do you
have
do
a
with those
ceremony
tits?
for your dead tits? What
do you do with those things? Well, you got to keep the nipple, right?
Yeah, they had to keep the nipple to make the man nipple.
So what do they do? Just kind of cut and gut it? Do they gut your tits?
And then just go right
like,
the garbage?
Fish guts.
Like the rest of your lunch
at
lunchtime? So many questions. So many questions.
It really just gives too many questions that people that are doing the interview aren't willing to ask.
No.
And perhaps they're not willing to, they're not willing to answer if you do ask.
Wouldn't you save them and turn them into like foot warmers in the winter?
Yeah.
You know, when you're watching TV, you just put your old tits around your tootsies. Keep them nice and toasty while you're watching some TV?
I don't think they just lop them off like that, though, where you could look at it and go, hey, there's a tit. I think it just looks like fucking roadkill.
Just horrible?
Yeah. They cut the insides out and then kind of...
Like upside down pizza or something?
Oh, God, yeah.
One more clip from Oprah, and then we'll move on to other things.
Oprah.
Chaz's girlfriend. Here you go, Aunt.
Okay.
Chaz's girlfriend likes banging him. Chaz isn't getting a penis put on. What?
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 Well, this is
breaking news.
Sexually, is having sex with Chaz the man different than Chaz the woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It is.
It's better. I have to say.
He's more alive.
Yes, actually, mentally and emotionally, he is more alive.
Yeah. Well, everybody wants to know, so I will ask it. You had the breast surgery. Will you also have genital surgery?
At this point, I really don't have any plans to do bottom surgery, and you know, it's interesting. I find that this is a topic that everybody else is a lot more interested than I am. you know, I feel really good. I feel like a man now. And I'm really happy.
How do you feel like a man without a penis?
Without a penis, and what do they do? Do they just do that dumb scissor thing?
Yeah.
Oh, we've discussed the scissoring.
Just smushing their genitals
how
into each
silly
other.
it is when girls are just grabbing each other's feet and legs and grinding. At that point you look and go, no, you're not a man.
I don't think so. I think you need the penis to be considered a man.
You think it's strap on and
facial hair and no tits? That's a start. But
double dong.
I don't. Obviously, he's got a strap on.
You think the strap on?
Yeah, because he wants to feel like a man, right?
And like pounding away.
Yes.
His big gut is just fucking bleh
on her hiney.
Oh, yeah. Just blasting his gut all over her hiney.
I don't know.
Scissoring.
Fucking South Park did something on scissoring.
On scissor. Yeah, they were scissoring.
Yeah.
When they got together.
Oh, yeah, scissor. Scissor or something. Oh, yeah, scissor. Yeah, scissor me, Allison. Yeah, scissor me, Allison. Unless they just kind of scissor or something. Kids, I need to tell you something that you might find shocking. Then we scissored all night long.
Scissor.
Then we scissored all night long.
You have to be careful with scissors.
Want to go somewhere and scissor later on? Oh, this is hot scissoring. Scissoring me with your eyes. Oh, we're scissoring. Scissor. Scissoring. Oh, yeah, scissor.
Scissor or something.
Scissor. Scissoring. Scissor.
Scissor.
Scissoring.
That's just him saying scissoring over and over again.
Oh, God.
Kind of funny.
Scissoring. It just looks dumb, girls.
Let's go to JJ in New Hampshire. JJ.
JJ.
Morning, boys.
Hello.
JJ.
With them cutting off the tit but leaving the nipple, I just wonder if what was left over looked like a beeswax ring that goes under your toilet.
No. No one really, unless you're a plumber or done plumbing, you really don't know about that wax ring.
Is the Oprah clip online where Chaz walks into the kitchen with no shirt on? With his new man chest? Because Ant's got to see that.
Yeah, I got to see that. I got to see what that shit looks like.
Well, big promotion for Owen, I guess, because the documentary's on tonight or today.
So there's a whole documentary now? And
yeah, this was just kind of the setup. That's what Oprah does now. She brings these people on to talk about the big thing they did for her own channel.
Oh, look at the chastity. Chaz sweating like a man.
Yeah, why do you have to wear a suit?
Because it's a man.
Yeah, but
so you got to wear the manliest thing.
You can wear other shit as a man, right?
No.
Why do you go and have to wear suits?
It's like where most of them grow that beard. The first thing they do is grow a big beard.
Yeah.
The female to male, because they just want to be like as much man as they can.
But transgenders, they don't have shit figured out because suits suck. So if you're a girl and then you become a guy and then you feel like, oh, to be a guy, you gotta just wear suits.
They go over the top.
No one likes wearing suits, really.
They go over the top.
And then you got the guy who turns into the girl who wears, like, old lady dresses.
Yeah. Yeah, you think it smells like man underarms and shit?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's like a man stench.
We might have to do some time with Dr. Steve to get some of these answers.
I don't think Dr. Steve knows about transgender enough.
I wonder if the hormone treatment makes you sweat differently. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. No idea.
I don't know what to make of that whole thing. But
yeah. She's happy.
Hey, whatever. You know, as long as you're happy, whatever. Fuck a sheep. Whatever you need to do.
But I think you need a cock to be considered a guy.
Well, you do.
You know, because then you're just scissoring.
Then you're just scissoring. Like she's talking about how great their sex life is. Mm-hmm. But it's like, what are you doing that's different than before she had her tits cut off? The tits aren't getting in the way?
Right. Yeah. And then the girl is now getting pounded by a fake dick?
And does she go down on Chaz? Like thinking, like, but is that too much like a woman for Chaz? And go, no, don't do that.
Why wouldn't Oprah ask about the clit?
Yeah.
That's very important to the female anatomy. So
has the clitoris grown since you've
right.
had that? I don't know.
Or do you take the clit away, too, because that reminds you of being a female?
Well, you need that.
But if you still have the clit, and when you're naked from the waist down, you look like a woman.
Yeah.
See, Oprah didn't do a good job.
Yeah, there's a vag there.
Right.
It doesn't matter what you call yourself.
Yeah,
you're a vag.
You look kind of like a guy with your suit and your new sideburns, but when you get ready for a shower, you realize you're still a girl.
There's no bulge there in the pants. No bulge. You can't adjust, put it to the left, the right.
Did she sew it up?
Sew that vag up? I don't know. And what about, I guess the hormones would stop the periods.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she's already gone through menopause. I don't know how old she is.
I think she's about 40.
She's right there.
3,
probably
44,
all pissed off, getting hot
there.
flashes.
And will she get hot flashes? Will she go through menopause?
I don't know. These are all the questions that never, ever get answered.
No.
It's like that two-headed girl. I saw a whole documentary on that two-headed girl.
A new one?
Well, there was it used clips from the old one, but it was longer.
We're talking about the one that rides a bike with two heads?
Yeah, it's the girl. It's got two heads.
The famous two girls.
And then it's big, wide shoulders.
Right.
And then down at the bottom, it's just two legs and one vag and one ass and everything like that. So there's too many questions that people I want them answered.
Yeah.
You know, because now they got to be fucking at this point.
Right.
How old are they? How does that work?
They got to be mid-20s by now. We've been talking about that for years.
That's got to, or at least early 20s. That's got to be like a threesome-y thing with one vagina, but there's two heads yapping at you.
You would have to do it.
Oh, I would definitely do it for the story.
You would have to have sex with the two-headed monster.
I would do it for the story. You know, you'd have sex and then you're yapping at the two heads. They're like, hey, how you digging this? Hey, how does that feel? Hey, you like it?
Hey, who's feeling this right now?
You like that?
Are you feeling this?
I'm just going to feel your tit.
Right. Right. Actually, I only feel it if you put it in her ass.
And well, you know what? Their body is split in half,
sort of,
nerve-wise, because one controls one leg,
right?
One controls the other leg. So when they walk, it's really this kind of coordination that they need. So I wonder if the clitoris nerves are divided between the two. So if you're diddling that one clit,
are they both
getting off? That'd be the weirdest thing, watching two heads and just listening to two girls moaning as you're just diddling one fucking clit.
Right.
Wow, how convenient.
How great.
Oh, how convenient. Because with a real threesome, it's like spinning plates.
It's exhausting.
It's like that juggler, with a chainsaw and bowling balls, and you just don't know what to do. It's a lot going on. You're a busy man.
Then you start liking one girl a little more than the other.
Oh, yeah,
I realized the threesome was cool, but I really liked the one more.
It's like, I'll just hang out and actually have real sex with this one and just lean my arm over and diddle this one.
Or how about the third girl that was introduced is way hotter than the original girl? So now when things are happening, you're spending all of your time on the new girl because you fucked the old girl before. So now you're just concentrating on new hotter girl.
You want new
and making
hot
it
girl,
and not even making it like not even trying to hide the fact that you're doing.
Not hiding. You're getting looks from the other girl like, what is this?
And you look at her like, what do you want me to do?
I had one of those experiences where it was like, and I don't want you having sex with her unless it's all three of us. All right. She goes in the bathroom and take a shower. Fucking like crazy. Fucking like crazy.
And then what? As soon as she came out of the shower, what happens? You make believe you're just watching TV?
Watching TV. With fucking, wet spots all over the bed.
He's sweaty.
Yeah, all sweaty, yeah. No, just watching TV. Yeah, those threesomes don't work out very well.
That's a weird thing.
Maybe if you're a Vulcan and can honestly just throw your emotions away and legitimately just look, okay, this is two people. That will equal our time. But you always wind up gravitating to the newest one in the pack.
Always.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's why the tweet yesterday, hey, is anyone else watching Oprah?
Yeah.
That was some fucked up TV.
Yeah. I want to see the documentary, though, just to...
I think I got to watch that today.
Going on there?
I think I got to. I think it's on OWN tonight. Or today.
That OWN. Maybe that's something that, got that OWN thing going. Documentaries on fucking transgenders.
I think she's
nothing else is getting it going. I think ratings are down.
Yeah.
Think Elo's worrying about his job?
No, because they fired
Did they fire someone?
They fired the person that was in charge of Owen.
Mm.
I think Elo's job is pretty much, is he the
Yes,
president? Or is Oprah the president? Who's the president of Oprah?
Well, you could have like she's the head muckety muck.
And then Elo's the next level.
And then he's like the president kind of a thing, yeah.
Is he whatever? But he's right below Oprah.
Wow.
You can't go any higher than Elo unless you're Oprah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that hurts. That's
How
really
did he
funny.
get that? God.
Because he wheels and deals, and he's a scammer, and just
really
knows
is.
how to fucking make relationships. And
Now, wouldn't you think, though, that puts you in the line of fire if things don't work well? Like,
sure.
She'll be like, we got a clean house. Let's get a whole new crew in here.
I think he was brought on. I'm not sure if his job title has changed or his duties have changed, but he was brought on to define what Oprah means after the show goes off the air.
Uh-oh.
So it's owned, but I think it's other stuff too. I think it's like podcasting and, the whole social networking thing and, I don't know, marketing her in other ways and all that shit. So I don't think he's just responsible for OWN.
Okay.
The TV network. I don't think.
He's like responsible for branding her.
Yeah, I would have a
And
better...
not in the way that a cowboy would.
I would have a better answer to that question, but, he's long gone.
He doesn't, he wouldn't be calling and playing those sound effects over the
there was
phone
a
anymore.
transitional period where we were still, in touch with each other.
No sending dick cock pics. And
now I get a one-word response when I text them.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Occasionally tweets something that might have something to do with our show.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
You have moved on officially, and we're stuck in this hellhole. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for not, going somewhere that you could have brought us with
Yeah.
you.
He went somewhere.
Thanks for that.
He went somewhere where there's no effing way we could ever possibly go.
And that's, as far as media goes, when one of your guys goes somewhere cool, you get excited, and you just know it's a matter of time before you get the phone call.
Yeah, he's bringing us over, man. He's bringing us over.
But it's impossible.
Like OWN?
And we were his guys.
We'd sooner be on the Logo channel before OWN.
He went through
Logo.
I think he's transgender.
Is he? He does look a little. He's at least very metrosexual.
But he went from a guy's world,
yeah,
and now he's in a female's world, where one of his jobs is to pet Oprah's dog in meetings.
Do you think the guys that work for Oprah, like Elo, get together like Elo and some other guy and just kind of behind closed doors go like, geez, dealing with these fucking bitches all fucking day with their yakking.
I love your thought.
Yeah.
And I could answer it.
Yeah.
Because I do watch this behind the scenes show.
Right.
That they do have on OWN. It's a reality show.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And he is the only straight male that I've seen on the whole show.
Oh, they're all gay, right?
And I think that's why he's playing the part of almost gay. So
gay.
So he fits in. He's not all gay. Like, he's not going to do anything crazy.
He's executive vice president.
Right. So
Okay.
that's as high as you get. So the rest of the guys there are flaming gay guys.
Wow.
So he can't bitch to anybody.
So he can't even get in the room because the
No.
gay guys love the yakking women.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Oh.
another straight guy on that whole show. Only Elo.
Wow.
And he's wearing pink shirts now, so just so he could fit in a little bit.
I think he's just in a room somewhere at some point getting a blowjob from a gay guy, just going like, oh, how did this happen? How did this happen? With his pink shirt open at the bottom and
he would tell you that
around his knees.
He would tell you that pink is one of those power colors in the corporate world now.
Oh, yeah,
but I think he's wearing
certainly
that, so Oprah's hairdresser feels a little more
As
comfortable.
long as he
around
doesn't have a sock to match.
Right. Elo, we do miss you. It might not sound like it, but we miss you, brother.
What happened to ye? You went from a mongoloid hair fucking man to a pink shirted half a gay guy.
Well, just trying to fit in. I don't think he's. I don't think he's living the lifestyle. I think he's just looking a little.
Best picture ever.
A little bit. What, the split screen?
The split screen, the old and the new. He's so cleaned up in that picture.
The one on the left was taken maybe an hour after he stopped drinking.
He looks like a mongoloid in that old picture. It's amazing how dumb he looks.
He looks like if your brother had Down syndrome, you would bring him to work because he wouldn't do anything crazy.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. He looks like his retarded brother.
Right.
Like that's like, oh, let me introduce you to, to fucking Scotty Logan. he's a retard. You know, be nice to him. Scotty, sit here. I got to talk with Oprah for a little while. Don't move. Watch this. And he just puts cartoons on one of the monitors and down there at Harpo.
Right. And then you got Elo, the new one on the right.
The new
He's almost GQ.
Go-getter Elo.
It's fucked up.
He's fucking a mover and a shaker. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we break here, Ant?
Where's my motherfucking sandwich?
You're saying boo.
God damn, where's my sandwich?
I need coffee, too. I don't know who could go today.
Because now we're going to go into commercials. And then I got no sandwich. And then when I start eating my sandwich, we come back and I have some food in my mouth. God damn.
All right, other stuff on the way. You know now.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
We had him in.
I know. All those people we had in, and I had no clue who they were. 3 episodes left.
That's it.
Of
The Wire.
I noticed something with doing a marathon. Because I've been... I blasted through 5 seasons of The Wire. I got
less than
3
2 weeks,
episodes
right?
left. Less than 2 weeks.
That's unbelievable.
And I'm not sure if this happens with the marathon. When you're watching the show for its original first run on HBO every week, and you have to wait pretty much a year in between seasons.
Easily a year, yeah.
It was some of them were over a year between seasons.
Right.
You get to the point where you really start missing the characters, I guess, and then when it comes back, you're psyched to see what happened and what changed. And I think you get more attached to the characters when you watch it like that than you do the marathon. The marathon is very fast, and things change very quickly.
Right.
And I don't think you have as much visual time and time with the show as you would if you watched it live on the air.
Right.
But I don't think you're getting as attached to the characters.
That's interesting.
I don't know how that works, but it's cool because you're seeing the entire thing in one swipe.
I don't think you have time to miss your show or the characters.
Right. And then when they come back, you're like, holy shit, this is so cool. They're back. Because I know when one episode ends and the music's going, right. I could just blam, I hit it, and then the next one's starting.
And that used to mean I got a whole fucking week to wait.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
like the season to season, just show to show.
Like most shows you could watch, and if you got a week to wait, you're fine with it. But when you really get hooked on a show and those credits roll, you're like, fuck, I got a whole week before I get to see this again.
Huge. You're like, oh, man. And I think it makes you really want to see it again. Not that, believe me, I think this show's fucking great. I'm digging it, and the character development is fantastic. But I wonder if it's more so when you watch it over the course of 5 years.
I think you're onto something.
Than when you did the marathon.
Remember The Sopranos would end, and you're like, okay, it ended. Oh, fuck, they're not on next week.
Yeah.
I got to wait at least a year.
And then you're thinking, fuck, a year? This is never going to... And then when it's like, all right, we got a month left.
Right.
And everyone starts talking about it again.
Right.
And then it's like, all right, the HBO world premiere of the new season of Sopranos. Oh, it's HBO. and then you watch it.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, a big event. But this to me is just one press on that remote and I'm new episode, new season.
You're time traveling, really.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden it would have been a year and you're like, fuck that year shit. It's going to be 2 minutes. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a leak.
I'm pausing.
And I'm coming back and I'm going to like jump ahead a year.
Right. I'll jump ahead a year. I'll fucking. And the people are getting older very quickly on the marathon as opposed to a year goes by, the new show starts. I don't know if you notice so much that they're getting older because you haven't seen the previous season.
Well, it doesn't jump. Like,
you
now, see them age immediately.
You go from one season to another, and it's like, wow, that was almost a kid, and now it's like a guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's an odd thing, the marathon.
3 to go.
As opposed to the actual show and watching it like that. I don't know which is better. I mean, it's better that you can see the whole fucking thing at once, so you don't got to wait. You're not at their mercy.
Did you, well, you already know this. Omar?
Not yet.
Really?
Nope,
it was
not
one
yet.
of the last 3?
Yeah, it's got to be one of the last 3. He did get his leg fucked up. And that one scene where he goes up to that guy and starts talking, and he just goes like, fuck it, and blows his fucking head off.
Amazing.
That's fucking fantastic, man.
Let me know when you get to that.
Oh, I'll let you know. I've been waiting for it because I know it's going to happen.
Because me and Jimmy have talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
And I want to know what you think about that.
Because it is gearing up. If I hadn't known what was going to happen, it's gearing up for an epic battle between two fucking guys that are the power players of the street. So
let me know when
it's like,
you might, maybe tomorrow you'll know.
Yeah, I will know tomorrow. I'm going to blast through the last 3 tomorrow. Or actually today, after work and
I can't wait to get your angle on the whole
Omar
thing.
Obviously I'm talking about a show that started in 2002, I think, but
and we had every single guy from the show on at this
believe
point.
me, I've looked at the pictures and been like, holy shit, I took a picture with that guy. This is fucking great.
You didn't even know him at the time.
I didn't know.
When Bubs came in here,
Bubs, I'm like, look at the picture. That's motherfucking Bubs.
You didn't even know that day. Fuck. Me and Jimmy were like, holy shit, Bubs is in studio.
And it really wasn't that long ago. Fucking Bunk was in here, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Right. But in all fairness, Jimmy kind of turned me onto the wire, and then we started getting the guys on the show, and I was behind. So when I was talking to these guys, I didn't know what happened to them. But I knew who they were because I was already watching. So I was in a weird place, too, for a lot of those interviews.
Fucking cool, though. And I think the other thing is you could talk about the show, and it's still relatable because I think a lot of people are right now kind of just picking it up and running through the entire series.
Box set.
Yeah. It's just a damn good show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, when we get back...
My sandwiches here, yay.
I want a cup of coffee. See, this would be a great job for an intern.
A what? What are those?
If Jimmy was here,
I would
just fucking leave the show to get my own coffee, but I can't have you just sitting here.
Yeah,
I know you could. I know you're more than capable of doing it.
Try to take a run.
I would love to take a coffee
commercial.
run.
You just run.
You think I could do it?
I don't know.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
Really? Now we're talking. Huh?
It's a nice day.
It's a nice day.
We've been doing radio long enough where we should have interns, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
When we get back, annoying 30 seconds, we're going to announce the winner.
Yes, and we're doing it.
Yes, we knocked it down to 3.
Yep.
So we got third place, second place, and, of course, the winner. So we'll announce that right after the break and then get into some other things. We got a face transplant guy.
Yeah.
You saw the pictures, right?
Oh, I certainly did.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That is even more confusing than the transgender shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to walk. We'll have our thoughts after the break. Stay there.